Hello everybody. I wanted to do a comparison video today of a very famous Bible. This is the Foundation side column reference. The top one is the 2017 printing, the newest printing on the newest paper. And the bottom one is the Judge, the 02 side column reference on the French milled paper with the Abba calf skin. I'm going to show you the differences and why one is preferred over the other and where we're at right now with the 2017. So first of all, you can see the spines. They're similar, although the font is different, bigger on the Abba, the 02. They omitted the wide margin on the 2017 and the other printings after 02. And the actual calf skin itself, the 17 is printed and bound in China, so it's a Chinese calf skin. It's a much thinner and flexible cover. I mean, it's like water, which is nice. I like it, and it's soft to a point. And you can see the back. It has some scarring, which is really cool, unique, and you can see the ISBN number and calfskin leather on the back. And on the 02, this is an Abba bound Bible, which is in Mexico, USA printing of the 02 on French milled paper. But this cover is a more domestic calfskin. You can see the grain is much nicer, and it's a thicker calfskin, and it's a much softer cover. And it's a let me flip it over. You can see the calfskin leather and the identification numbers. So now, as far as the calfskin cover, it's not even really competitive when you're comparing the Abba and the Chinese calfskin. It's just not even close. This 2017 retails for, I want to say $150, but you can buy them all day long on Amazon for $105, $110, something like that. You can get them in the Bible groups and sell sites for less than $100, brand new. And the 02 is a whole different animal altogether. Just the block is probably around $100, not including the calfskin cover if it's in good condition. Actually, this Bible, I took this block out of a genuine leather 02 cover and took a worn block out of this calfskin cover, and I just put the best block with the best cover for the 02. That's why this one has non-stock end pages, because I had to remove the end pages on the original calfskin block to where I could get the cover off. So anyway, but back to the comparison. Looking at the 2017, it's much thinner than the 02. It's almost a 1/4 inch thinner, and that's due to the paper thickness, because the layout is the exact same. And I'll show you the identification materials inside for the publication. The layout is the exact, I mean, it's page for page exactly the same. But on the 2017, you can see the printing date, 17 right there, printed in China, and it's the NASB side column reference edition. On the 02, it's going to be something very similar. Sorry for it's not wanting to focus correctly. Move this one over a little bit, and I can flatten that out. And you can see I added art gilding on the edges for this one's just white under gold. That's just for the customer wanted the art gilding added. Now this one is printed in the United States in 02, and it says same thing in the NASB side column reference edition. Both are the 95 text edition, and so you got the exact same layout. And I want to turn to 1 Samuel 26. I've got them both marked here, so you can see that the the text is exactly the same. The layout is exactly the same, but I want to show you why these Bibles are so different. I want you to take a look right here at the opaqueness of this paper. You can barely see a shadow between these lines, and it's so easily read. Versus, you can see this is actually an improvement, in my opinion, on the SCR reference of 2017 versus the 2013. The bleed through is just, it's evident everywhere you read, basically. So that's why when you're comparing the two, the O2 with this French mill paper has a much better color to the paper, and it's much more opaque. And that's really the biggest difference. You also have, like I said, the calfskin covers. You're talking a Chinese calfskin versus a domestic North American calfskin, and you're talking about the quality of the binding is just superior in the O2 compared to the newest SCR reference. Like I said, the layout is exactly the same. So if you're just looking at the layout, it doesn't matter. But if you're looking at readability, if you're looking at the quality of the covers, the O2 is far superior to anything they're producing today from the Chinese printed and bound editions. That's not a knock on Foundation. This is still a quality Bible, still a beautiful edition. Even with the ghosting, it's still a highly sought after edition. That's not a knock on the newest. That's just a big time brag on the O2. They got it right with the French mill paper, and the side column reference layout is beautiful as long as your paper is opaque, and it's the best Bible you're going to find. This is the best Bible, in my opinion, you could find, you could pay for, and it is just tremendous. So that's really the comparison. I just wanted to do a page to show the difference in opaqueness of the paper and kind of go over the cover differences. That's really the only differences. Like I said, the layout, all those things are similar. Now in the back, actually, I'll take that back. In the back, these maps are in color, I believe. I watched them not be. Yeah, these maps are in color in the 2017, where in the 2002, they're black and white. So, that's just one of those things. I don't have to have color. I'd rather have, you can see what I'm saying. The maps are in black and white in O2. But like I said, this layout is tremendous, and whenever you have that opaqueness of the paper, it's such an incredibly easier to read edition than the newer 2017. So anyway, I try to keep it as short as I can. We're at about almost 9 minutes, so I think I'll just cut it off there. Kind of give you an idea of the differences between the covers and the paper and the thickness of the blocks due to the paper being much better in the O2. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this is helpful when at least deciding if you got $100 you're wanting to spend on a Bible. Maybe it might be worth considering doubling that or adding some more to it and getting either a used O2 edition, or if you're fine with a little bit of ghosting, get the brand new 2017 printing of the SCR. So anyway, guys, thank y'all for watching, and subscribe, like, and comment on videos. Again, I really appreciate all the feedback I get, and God bless you guys.